I love Yakuza 0. There's nothing quite like it. This game is totally unique to itself. The stories that they tell are gut-wrenching, the environments are immersive, the action is blood-pumping, and the sub-stories are... yeah. There's so much to love about Yakuza 0, but one of the biggest aspects of the game that made me love it so much are the antagonists. The antagonists of Yakuza 0 are some of my favorite in any media. All of them have interesting backstories, and each one of them deserve to get a deeper dive. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. This is a deeper dive on the antagonists of Yakuza 0. But before we get started, I'm going to have to ask you to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this. It helps the channel out a ton with the algorithm, and hitting the bell icon will let you know whenever I post, so you never miss a video. There are three main villains in the story of Yakuza 0, all of whom are the lieutenants of the Dojima family. They are Hiroki Awano, Keiji Shibusawa, and Daisaku Kuze. They all represent the different aspects of Yakuza life. So, how about we start off with the most materialistic but sadistic of the bunch? Let's start off with Hiroki Awano. Hiroki Awano is one of the three Dojima family lieutenants, as well as being the head of his own family, named the Taihei Association. He looks to be a middle-aged man with a muscular body, though he does appear to be slightly chubby around the neck. He wears a purple suit over a black turtleneck and a gold chain, along with black suit pants and black leather shoes. His role in the Dojima family, as he puts it, is extortion, the public face of the Dojima family. He also tells us that he became a Yakuza to live a hedonistic lifestyle, filled with all the girls and the golf that he wants. He seemed to be a very one-dimensional character at first, as do all the lieutenants at the start of the game. But during his fight with Majima, we also find out that he does have another side to him. He reminisces about the fact that he joined the Yakuza at first to beat people up, and hitting people seemed like a lot more fun than just living the high life. With that kind of mentality, you would think that he would be able to get to the top of the Yakuza game. During the fight, we can actually see how strong Awano actually is, with him punching a wall and the wall breaking. But the thing is, with Kazama around, Kiryu's foster father and Yakuza legend, it seemed impossible for Awano, so he gave up on that dream and decided to pursue the easy life. But the easy life didn't last long for Awano, because near the end of the game, he dies at the hands of the assassin that his own patriarch decided to hire. Awano as a character is interesting to me. He was introduced to us as a lieutenant who's lazy and doesn't like to get his hands dirty, who's only in the Yakuza to party and live the high life the easy way. However, through the interactions with Majima, we find out that there is a tenacity to him that he has lost, the fighting spirit that got him to the point that he is in today. In fact, this tenacity can get to the point of sadism, and it can actually be seen in glimpses with how he killed the woman that he danced with while interrogating Kiryu. But that has now changed. Even with the slight glimpses that he shows us, he is not the same person that he used to be. You can even see this in his model. Even though he possesses a very well-maintained physique, he still has some chub around his neck, showing that he has probably indulged himself over the past years. The tenacious man that he used to be is now hidden under a false, suave mask that he puts on to have fun. And that exact description can be used to describe his theme with vengeance. This song represents Awano in a way that captures his very essence as a character. The Yakuza with the potential for absolute greatness, getting swept away from feelings of inadequacy and the complacency of the easy life. The facade that he puts up with the acoustic guitars, the slower tempo signifying his dying determination, it all coincides into something that's almost heartbreaking. And heartbreaking is the word that I'd use for the story of Hiroki Awano. In the next video, we'll be talking about the business and economic side of the Dojima family. The boring side of the family, as Awano puts it. He's the man who started the story in the first place. He's the final hurdle that Kiryu has to overcome before becoming the Dragon of Dojima. Tune in next week for a deeper dive on Keiji Shibusawa. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and comment what you think about Awano as a character down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Strongest Lieutenant. Thanks again for watching, and remember to stay kind and stay chipper.